Good morning, guys. If you are watching this video at its publishing time, it is Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. on April 29th. Yes, April 29th. We've been in quarantine for an entire month. For an entire month now, my hair has gotten long and my patience has gotten short as I spend day in and day out with my 5-year-old son and my introverted wife who doesn't understand why the extroverted me wants to be out doing stuff. Let's get real today. This is getting old. Where's the word of encouragement, Mike? Because this is Gateway's daily word of encouragement. Here is the word of encouragement. Am I losing my mind just a little bit? Am I going stir crazy just a little bit? Is my son asking me the same question every single day, starting to wear at my nerves? Yes. But is God shaken? No. I'm starting this off a little goofy, a little bit crazy, a little bit wild, because I want to make some points. This is getting old, right? And this is getting to wear on us a little bit, and we're ready for things to go back to normal, and we're hoping that there will be a normal back that we can go back to. I'm from Joplin, Missouri, okay? So in Joplin, when they went through the tornado, I lived in Arkansas, and I wasn't there when the tornado happened, but I immediately came afterwards to help with cleanup and stuff. But the biggest thing that has impacted me, because I don't live in Joplin no more, is that Joplin drastically changed so much because of one event that I don't even recognize the town as my hometown anymore. There was so much devastation and destruction, and had such a lasting impact on one city that it doesn't feel like home no more. But regardless of what the city feels like or looks like, or the repercussions because of a tornado, it's still Joplin. You see, we're in the middle of this coronavirus, and we don't know what it's going to look like at the end of this thing. And we may be shaken because of it, and we may be leery to at the possibility of infection and all these sicknesses. All these things are going to create trying to figure out a new norm after everything is over with. Like, how do we go back to what it was before? What are the repercussions of the choices that we've made? I heard that that basically to provide the stimulus checks, that the government is basically just printing money. All these things, these are worries and fears, right? But here's the good news, okay? Jesus sat in a boat asleep in the middle of a storm. So that tells me that the Jesus that slept through the storm is the same Jesus who isn't concerned about the storms that you're concerned about. It's not that he's not concerned because of the fact that he's indifferent. He's not concerned because he doesn't view things as storms that you view as storms. For a Christ who sacrificed all, who gave everything, in his eyes, for him, nothing is as shaking as what he's already done. In fact, I've been in Psalms for every video I've done, right? And it's no different today. I'm giving you the story about Jesus, but I'm not referencing it because what I want to reference is Psalm 62, verse 6. Psalm 62, verse 6 says this: "He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved." It takes a very, very big rock to be so solid and so foundationed and so saving, encompassing, to not move. So because he's my defense and I've built upon the rock, because I'm in him, he's my rock, he's my salvation, I know that him as a rock does not get moved by circumstances and situations. So yes, I am immensely frustrated and bored and wore out, and even have my moments of concern when you don't want to expose your family to sickness. I've got a mom who is immunocompromised. She doesn't have a spleen, so she wants to come from Florida and visit here soon. And so my mind, the thoughts come like, I don't want to expose her to anything when she comes. So what if I'm just a carrier? These are thoughts that go through my mind. But I take peace and I take rest in the fact of knowing that Jesus is the rock. And his rock, the rock of who he is so big that when I'm upon that rock, according to David in Psalm 62, I won't be moved. That means that no matter what is coming to take away my life, my salvation, my peace, my safety, he's a rock that's big enough that no matter how big the situation is, he isn't even budged by it. The Joplin tornado, when it hit Joplin, was so powerful that it threw 2x4s of lumber into concrete sidewalks. Like you could go, I remember seeing pictures or actually being there where wood had pierced through concrete and actually had penetrated it. And to me, concrete sidewalks are the most unshakable, unmovable thing. But God declares through David that if we put our trust in him, if we allow him to be our rock, he is so unshakable that there is no storm big enough to move him. And if we're in him, then we won't be moved either. So though my emotions and my mind and my thoughts are challenged and consistently being tried to be shaken in this, I have a God who declares that he is the rock that will not be moved. And if I'm built upon him, I dwell within him, then I won't be moved either. So yes, I need a haircut. Yes, my son is bored and stir crazy. Yes, I have an immunocompromised mom. Yes, all these things are true. But Jesus is my rock. He's my salvation. He's unshakable. He's unchangeable. And where other rocks will crumble, he won't. So my word to you today, guys, is this. Don't let yourself be shaken with the circumstances around you. Don't let yourself be troubled. Build your home upon the rock that is Jesus. Build your home upon a rock that shall not be moved. Because if you build upon that rock, you shall not be moved either. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. I can't wait to see everybody again soon. Amen.